We all have so much that is going on in our lives right now. The year 2020 has brought challenges, difficulties, and distractions that we never thought we'd ever have to face in our lifetime. I mean, just look at how much COVID-19 has affected our lives, our livelihood, and our ministry. We are currently dealing with the aftermath of one of the most craziest and stressful presidential elections in recent history. And we continue to see civil unrest, fighting, and rioting in our big cities. We're trying to process all of the craziness and distractions that are happening in our world while trying to manage our already crazy busy lives. It's real easy to feel stressed out and worried about the direction of our country and our world. I myself even feel stressed out and worried from time to time about where our country and our world is headed. And maybe you do too. Perhaps if you're like me, you wish you could just leave it all behind. Leave behind all the stress, the worry, and the frustrations and not look back. Well, guess what? You can. How? Well, let's look at the example from the shepherds on that first Christmas night. They were busy doing their job, protecting sheep from danger, and it was an important job too. But when the angels came and announced the birth of the Savior to those shepherds, do you know what they did? We're told in Luke chapter 2 that after the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened which the Lord has told us about." And so they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. In other words, they left it all behind. They left their very important jobs to see this Savior lying in the manger because nothing else mattered to them other than the newborn Savior. And you and I can do the same thing, just as those shepherds did. We can leave it all behind. We can leave behind the stress, the worry, and frustration and focus on our Savior. Focus on that baby in the manger and marvel at the amazing things that He would do to rescue us from sin, death, and Satan, and to bring us to His heavenly home. And when we leave it all behind and focus on Jesus, we will have peace. And so I encourage you, as we approach Christmas and as we get closer to the end of 2020, I encourage you to leave it all behind. Leave behind the stress, the worry, and the frustration, and focus on your Savior, Jesus. If this devotion has been a blessing to you, please like and share with others. God's blessings to you all.